haunted home renovation series features Mel Turner, who is who has recently come out of a fairly painful divorce and had dreams of sort of escaping to well, specifically to Paris. But I think she wants to escape anywhere. But around the same time as she was getting divorced, her mother passed away unexpectedly, and her father, who has a home renovation company in the Bay Area, in San Francisco Bay Area, sort of lost it. He just could not get back on track, and he had a very successful company. So she steps in. In her mind, she stepped in for a few months to take over the family business. And when the books start, it's several years later, and she's still working on the family business. And then the very first book, she encounters a ghost in an old building that she's working on. Murder on the House. And in this one, Mel Turner has, at this point, she's accepted that she sees ghosts, and she's actually offered a job to create a haunted B&B, bed and breakfast out of an old home in the Castro district in San Francisco. But there's one little catch, that she has to spend the night in the house in order to win the contract. Well, I was working. I wouldn't call it a good job, but I was working. I had my own company and did faux finishes and murals and portrait painting in the Bay Area. So I would often find myself on construction sites at like 3 in the morning, because the faux finishers are the last people in, usually for a house remodel. And it would be in the middle of the night in some great San Francisco mansion. And it's amazing what sorts of things you think you hear happening, at 3 in the morning. So my mind sort of turned toward, I did read mysteries and I enjoyed them. So my mind kept turning toward, what a great setup for murder and mayhem.
And then my Ghost Hunter mystery series is a sort of a spin-off of the Abby Cooper series of the Psychic Eye series, and it stars MJ Holliday, who is a medium. She's a psychic medium. So Abby has all of the intuitive psychic abilities, and MJ has much more of the medium abilities. She sees dead people,
right,
and communicates with dead people. And I have a little bit of that skill as well, so I try and use my memory of utilizing that in my readings to incorporate it into the books. But at the time that I started writing it, the hottest thing on television were these the haunted cable TV shows,
right,
Ghostbusters, and
where they all stumble
Haunted.
around and then nothing happens.
And, everybody screams because there's like a mouse squeaking in the background.
Right.
So I decided to have, as the series progressed, I decided to have MJ become a Ghostbuster on a cable TV show called Voulgetters. MJ is back in Europe. She heads to Wales.
Oh, nice.
And they are investigating a haunted castle with a grim widow, a ghost called the Grim Widow, who is very deadly, haunts a moat that surrounds the castle, and she also haunts a certain section of the castle. And I think, within minutes there are dead bodies. So
excellent.
I think it's honestly, I think it's one of the a little bit of the scariest ones that I've written.
Really?
I mean, it's hard to tell when you write it, but I think it's one of the most edge of your seaters that I've written.
Nice.
So we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, a haunted castle. How can you go wrong?
Right? You can't.